Alright guys, welcome to this episode on Star Atlas that was created by the CEO Michael Wagner and his team. And what is Star Atlas? It is a play-to-earn blockchain universe type game on the Solana network. There is deep space exploration, competing factions, political domination, corporational control, territorial conquest, and the best thing about it, that everything in the game, if it's clothing, ships, whatever it is, they're all NFTs with perks. And I'm just getting started. This game has some awesome potential, and we're gonna go into it so you can see it. But before we do that, I want to play you this little trailer so you can see what it looks like.
Legend has it that somewhere on the other side of space is a diamond the size of a planet. And everyone is out to find it. So I guess it all comes down to one thing. Who'll find it first?
Alright, that's a pretty cool trailer. Now we're going to dive in and check out this game in more detail. It's not out yet, but it's actually coming out here pretty soon. And it's go through phases, and you can click the phase 1 and phase 2, but it goes too fast. But if you scroll with your mouse, it kind of takes you like step by step into the game. So there's definitely depth to this universe. It is huge, and the game is designed where it's kind of changing practically, it's growing. And it's got space technology, so you can become a scientist, but we'll break that down later on. You got explorations, you got shooting, and practically breaks it down to where you got 3 different kinds of factions. You have the humanoids, the aliens, and the robots. And depending on which faction you choose, that's practically where the path will take you from there. And I'm going to the next phase. When you're in the space, you got a lot of opportunities. You can, depending where you go into, you can go into mining, you can go into rescuing, you can go into piracy, you can be a bounty hunter. It's got a lot of cool stuff. You can become an explorer and explore things. Keep going in there. We want to get into the ships. Everything. A lot of this game is a lot about explorations and type of ships. You got small ships, medium ships, and large ships, which we'll get more into here in a few minutes. I'm gonna keep going to the next one. It's got a lot of depth. This game definitely has a lot of in-depth into it. And go here's some. You want to do some mining. There's a marketplace where you can buy and sell a lot of items and gears. Which, again, we're gonna get into more in depth here. More exploration, equipment. You have skins for your ships. You have clothing for your character. And they throw the word exploration in there a lot, don't they? There's a big, huge universe. Player customizations. And you decide your future. Alright, so we're going to move forward here. So you get to see a little bit. Of course, you can go through this yourself on sections of it. Alright, so in here, they want to show you that they really put a lot of effort and depth and beauty about this game. And, practically everything is customized. Where the ships are customized, the ships are broken down. They got planets with mining stuff on there. You got ship customization. You can get and buy stuff that will keep your character alive, like safety pods and suits you can put on that will extend your life and health stuff. You got posters you can buy that is like also an NFT. Everything in this game will be considered an NFT that you can resell later, and the price does go up on some of these items. You can see inside of your ship, walk around. It's kind of like they want to show you exactly what it is that they're doing, how beautiful the universe looks, and they go really into a lot of depth, a lot of fighting, and so you just got to scroll through this, and it kind of shows you how cool things they have in this game. But we'll just keep moving on, and you guys can scroll through this part. I will put all this up at the bottom so you guys can get to it. So go into the next part. All right, so next we got the marketplace. And in the marketplace, there's a lot of, this is pretty new games. They're still about to come out. So you got coming soon for home, and leadership boards are still coming soon. But there are some things that you can pick up now. The way they broke it down is you have your ships, small, medium, and large, your capital ships, large ships, and all that stuff. And you also have what's called skins. And yes, you can purchase these now. There are some things that you can get into. But also, just make sure that when you buy them and you're not sure what they do have a brochure that it breaks everything down. For example, you have your wave 1, which is the cheaper ships. Particularly ship 1, which is a small ship starting out in the game. It can start from $15 to $1,200. And yes, that is real money. It's like the game is designed for you to be able to make money for real. You can actually make a full-time living on this thing if you're pretty good at it. And so you have the breakdown of the ships. These are the small ships, and a lot of them, the small ones, are usually fighters or race pods and stuff like that. And you have your common ones and your rare ones and your epics. And as time goes by and you start making money, you can always sell them and move into a larger ship. And you got your medium large ships, where here you can do more things. You can become a repair and refuel. You can become a rescue. You can become a fighter. You got bombers. So particularly it just moves up, and they go from $1,500 to $9,000. Working your way up to capital ships. Then you got the bigger ones. These are legendaries. A lot of this stuff you can also do what's called teams. So you're in a faction, people work together, and they, like capital ships will require fighter ships inside of them. And this is so it can take you out and explore and get farther away from your planet. Then you got your titans, which are anomalies. So when you're looking for a ship, let's go back to the small, since we're all going to start here. I'm sure the low level small entry. You can see they got the Opal Jet and the Peace 4X. So when you go inside here, you know what you're looking for when you're looking at the names. And then let's say you click on, we'll just start. I just need to find a small ship, or a medium ship will be fine. We'll click on it. It will tell you that the total supply is 5, how rare it is, and you can kind of goes into it. And if you want to buy it and trade it, this sale will begin in 3 days, so it's not available yet. So you practically are early in this game if you're watching this video before the launch and here within a week. So going on back to inventory. So this is the ship section, and then you have what's called the structure. It's got more details for mining and stuff like that. You have access. So if you need areas, like you need a badge to be able to be in an area, or it's got permissions and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. You got collectibles that you can buy, and you do actually have pets also. So you have pets, you have crew gear, you have things that you can buy, and as you buy them, you can also resell them. So let's say, for example, let's just get this one right here, and let's say you want to trade it. These are people that already own this game. So let's say you want to buy it, you can buy it as cheap as 585 USD. That is dollars, almost $600 for that. And somebody here is willing to buy it for $355 if someone has it and will be willing to sell it to him. So this goes down and this goes up. So somebody's willing to sell it for $595. This guy's willing to sell it for $585 if someone wants it. And money goes back and forth. So how does the buying and selling work is you connect your wallet to it, and depending on which one you want to, you just pick anything. It's really matter. You can pick, let's say you don't have a wallet yet. You pick one of them, connect it, and it will take you to it, so that way you can open up an account, and it works just like MetaMask. Particularly your wallet is yours. No one can get in there. Chrome works best with it, and then you just put money into it. So once you link your wallet to it, whichever you choose to have, you'll just buy some Solana. It doesn't have to be the whole Solana for $100, and you just put like $10 in there for gas fees. And then you just link the USDC, which is how you bring money from your bank account to your wallet, so that way you can purchase stuff. Now, in the game itself, there is a token called Atlas. That will be the money that you'll be using within the game. And there'll be like 36 billion tokens of that. That will be the game money in itself, and it will go up and down based on the market. And it's kind of designed to where the value will be held, so that way it's not too overwhelming for new people, but at the same time, people that have been playing this game, you can make money on this thing. It's actually, if you ever want to play a game that you can actually wish the money was real, this is it. You're actually going to do it. All right. So it's got the breakdowns of the ships. And I want to show you something that's really, really cool. Also, check this out. So remember, there's three main factions fighting for resources, territories, and political control. The game takes place in the year 2620. The game is designed that everything you own is considered an NFT. You can sell your items at any time if you want to. New players start in a safe zone until you get comfortable. Then you can move to a medium zone where combat is allowed, and if your ship gets destroyed, your assets gets reset, so you don't have to worry about that. As you get more comfortable, then you can go more into deep space where your rewards are much greater, but if your assets gets destroyed, it is gone forever. When your ship gets destroyed, or you destroy a ship, that ship is an NFT. It gets broken into smaller sections, so now you got little NFT ship parts flying around, and other players can pick it up and use them or sell them in the marketplace. So everything in a game has value as you use this in the game. So that is pretty awesome how they're designing this. So pretty cool graphics there. They have a Twitter account, so you can follow them and find out what's going on and what's coming out. Some of the posters look like. It's pretty cool. Show you some of the pets you can have. So it kind of keeps you up to date on what's happening in the game. Also talking about the team we were talking about earlier, check out the amount of people that they have. So you got Michael Wagner, which is the chief executive officer, right? And it works its way down. You got products, right? And it goes, all these guys are working on it. Then you got engineering, you have revenue, finance, operations. I mean, this is a huge, huge team that are working on this. It's not just one guy working in his basement. They got a lot of graphic designers. Everybody's in this thing. So it's impressive of how much energy this game has, and it's going to be one of the best games so far. It looks like. I can't wait to play it, actually. All right, so hopefully this will help you guys out on finding out about this new game, Star Atlas, and I'll link all the stuff in the bottom. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the training room.